You find yourself wake up early. I'm sitting in my chair here. You can time out for yourself. It's better to close your eye and turn off your light. Make sure it's dark. Got to overcome our fear in darkness. Anybody fear of darkness? When you sit in meditation in the dark, when you close your eye, you tend to see some light. When I first started out, I see some flashing light. Like mine is like a orange thing, like a cloud. I probably heard that somewhere, when I meditate. If you listen to something, you have to test it out, see if it's right for you, see it really happen. So turn off the light, sit quietly, get your sofa. You don't have a sofa, sit on the floor against your bed or sit against the bed frame. And you go in the bathroom, turn off the light, stare at yourself in the mirror. Your imagination runs wild. So, but don't be afraid. Look in the dark mirror at night. There's nothing to fear but fear yourself, right? I guess y'all not up early. Maybe overseas, daytime over there, right? Like in Laos, it's like 3 p.m. over there. 3 a.m. here, 3 p.m. over there. So that's only disadvantage about practice meditation. You get up early. I wish I don't have a job anymore. I wish I'm retired. I charge very fast. But yesterday I go to sleep early. So when I wake up at 3 or 2, I get about 5-6 hours sleep. So that should do, but a long hour at work, that's only disadvantage about being practice meditation. Once your clock is set, your, whatchamacallit, what do they say, internal clock tend to set, especially as you get older. I only hear like in my tradition back then, I was young, I always hear people, you gotta get up before the rooster. It's the only way you can go to the farm and water those cucumber, long green beans, or go check on we have those, like the fishing thing, string a little bit with the worm, we put it out, whether by the rice field. So you gotta get up early to go check, see if you caught anything, eels. Y'all know that eel's the best form of fish? The best meat is eel. But the best kind of fish is eel. Y'all know that? I can't tell you what the best meat is. They got strange thing over there. Say strange thing over there. Overseas. But I'm in America now. I don't have to do none of those stuff. My children are lucky. They don't have to do what I do. But if you're growing up as a teen, you remember a lot. When you close your eye, you can go back, see as you're like 5 years old. You remember things that you don't supposed to be hampered unless you are quiet, right? I practiced repenting too. I thought crying, it's a form of get rid of our pain. So I just sit and repent, cry my air out, because cry my heart out, because I didn't think back. I didn't listen to the advice of my father. My mother probably didn't say much, and my sister and my friend. We all have difficulties in life, so just don't give up on it. Crying is a form of healing. I thought to myself that if I can find somebody criticize me so I can cry and ease my pain, right? I did that to my daddy. I say bad thing about him. He told me he cried for 3 days. Remember. They got grudge too. I say stuff to my wife because I was transitioning, man. I was changing. But don't be cocky on what you gain in meditation. Some people gain good things, some people don't. So you see strange things too, physically with your eye, not just in your vision. You do strange things. But it's all is good, but you gotta have the moral conduct. The 5 moral conduct that you gotta have so you won't turn out evil. Meditation be both ways. It had its own power. You can have intelligence, but you might lie, you might cheat and all this stuff if you don't have moral conduct. See, our self, if you believe in reincarnation like the Buddha, he always talk about himself. He hardly talk about anybody because he able to remember all his reincarnation is infinite. It never stops. So in other words, Earth itself is very long time. If the Buddha reincarnated from a worms to a human blessed being, was telling that you, if you're smart enough to understand that, I mean, our spirit, our life lives on. We get to travel. It's not time machine. Your soul travels. But for you to be in a happy realm like human being or angels, you got to cultivate good deeds. Good deed is the key in moral conduct. Meditation, just try to connect with the angel in you here. You believe in angels. So we all are angels in some form. Just like a friend of mine asked me, where do we come from? Actually, at one time, we are descendant of angels. We don't have this human body, but there's a big old, the story was to have this big old cheese smelling so good, the angel, when they come down, they start eating. Then they start have hard body and they become human being. And they could never return home. Some of them do, if you understand the process of getting there. It's not you believe somebody gonna help you. You have to cultivate a good deed because you remember. There's no secret. Technically, if somebody tap on your head when you die, you remember what you did, they'll bring it back to you. See, we are descendant of angels. We just don't know how to get back home. You want longevity. But Buddha had done this so many times. That's why he tired of being rebirth. He trying serving your ass and my ass, so he just go nirvana. That means he give it all up. If you have no attachment to anything, that means you won't get to be born again. If you're born, you're gonna die. Just like us, we born, we die. Angel realm same way, but they have longevity. Instead of living 100 years this day, you can make it, right? Angel realm is when you count as a human being, it'd be millions of years. Some of you wait for Jesus to come back. Good luck with that. You have to get yourself up there if you want to go. Say no to all sin. Cultivate good deeds. Give back to mom and dad. If you still have mom and dad, you're lucky. I'm still lucky. I still got my mom and dad. Our parent is like saint. Number 1 and number 2. Whether they're bad or good, they're still our saint. But you have the ability to change. If if they're sinless or they're not righteous to you, you try to take them to the church, to the temple, or giving things make them change to a righteous person. If they're a righteous person, whatever you give, it tend to multiply. Like instead of give to 1%, it have to be like 1,000%. If you give to the righteous being, if you don't have a parent, then you give to your righteous monks, righteous preacher, or righteous friend, or elderly friend. So meditation is a one-man show. You have to do it yourself. If you fear, you get there fast if you practice darkness. Turn everything off. You sit here, close your eyes, you start seeing some light. That means you're gaining some traction. Or you feel the chills running your arm or your head. You're just in the first stage. If you're able to sit there quietly and enter and connect with your spirit or soul, you become as one. That's second stage. Stillness and observe your breathing in and out. Once you get good, you don't even need to say anything. You just breathe. It's just one, breathe in and out, hold it. That's just a technique. If you had a lot of problem at work, so you breathe in As you breathe out, let it go. Let it go yesterday. It had no benefit. Let go of the trash that's inside our head. Do that daily. As a human being, we blessed we had the skill, we can train ourselves. Do that daily if you want to get rid of our bad memory. Like, I've been divorced, right? So it's very difficult. If you never divorced, don't preach people. Don't tell people about your experience. You probably ain't get it right. So when you practice the third one, it's very hard to get in. It's the one that you sit there still and observe your breathing still, but the breathing is getting slower, like you don't breathe anymore. But don't be afraid of that. I felt like I was dying, so I had to quit. But don't just observe it. The body won't die. The body will breathe, but it breathes very slow. So you feel like you have no bodies. That's when you really feel that ultimate peace they're talking about, the peacefulness. But don't be cocky though when you get to that point. So if you get too cocky, you don't assume stuff, you're going to get it wrong. So as long you practice giving anything, I give candy every day till I run out, that's a form of giving. You're showing people that you don't have to say you give. I start saying, are you good today? Are you good? Are you good today? If they're good, they take my candy. Then moral conducts, the more you have, the better. Monks, Buddhist monks, they have 227. I can't even list it. So the same thing as sin. So sinless is moral conduct. Then meditation connect with the angel in you. We all have angel in us. It is where like your body is simulation of Mother Earth. We have many things that we is unexplored. But for us to connect, is meditation is the key that we're missing. We see the physical, but we got to practice feeling the inner us, the angel in us. You have good heart, you'll do good things. You have bad thing, you got to cleanse it out. Tell yourself it had no benefit. So your practice giving, moral conduct, meditation, then you have the great wisdom and intelligence. Then share your story. Don't be afraid like me. I share my story. Back then I didn't, right? Until a friend of mine came. He's a white dude, but we worked together. He said, I've been trying this meditation for a long time. He said, I have a monkey mind. Sometimes monkey mind is not bad. It's the stillness you got to go after first. So I sit still, breathe in and out. A lot of time we got distraction with our mind. If it's bad distraction, just practice letting go. It had no benefit. Imagine your Empire State Building, a big mountain or something. You can sit still. And as soon as you let go, you kind of command your body, your mind to let it go. It had no benefit. Anything had no benefit, you can give it up. And alcohol. You know why the Buddha don't have sex? It's sin. To him, it's sin. Plus, it can get you to be attached to your partner. So that's why monks they cannot have a sexual relationship. So they had to purify everything about them. But we don't have to be monk this day. Monk just had like they join the academy, join the police, join the army or something. You can be monk inside. That's what my friend said now. He said monk mode. It makes sense, right? Anybody makes sense. You take it and use it. We are learning from each other. Nobody is better than anybody. So there's a situation that you can learn from their mistake or use their greatness to your advantage. Just like the creative being. The Buddha's prince, right? His father locked him up in the palace. He don't want to go anywhere. Well, what happened when you get to explore things? You see things. He's afraid of death, right? He don't want to die. He actually had to go travel and search for his answer. He don't want to be ill. He don't want to be. He see all this bad thing outside his palace, So life is just not about palace. We're seeing things. We see different people. See different culture. Normally we just think like the Buddhists always think the Buddha is the best, or Christian is even worse. They think you got to believe, you don't believe, and you're going to hell. All those nonsense. Religion is the knowledge. So you take what's good, then you convert it to yours. So take the good, like Jesus, love compassionately, love your neighbor as yourself. If you can do it, it's good, right? But you don't bother them, it's still good. What about Buddha? He had to walk his journey to gain his enlightenment. It's not easy, 6 years. Have you tried for 6 years and say you can't get enlightenment? They think enlightenment is the supreme God or something. No. Enlightenment is your knowledge, you understand the way of life, the true. It's the way human beings is like, our life we always have. Since we're born, we can have pain, we can have illness, we can have anger, all that stuff. If you're able to cleanse those out, it's just the way of life. That's all it is. Don't make it difficult. If you make it difficult, you're not going to get to enlightenment. Enlightenment is understand the way of life is. To interconnect with your soul, you can't see just look in your face. You have to sit down, put your time in. Like, pilot, they have to put time in before they be certified to fly, right? Anything in life, if you practice long enough, you'll get it. If you get it, you can explain to other people. That means you're enlightened. You're able to understand and share with other people. So we all can get enlightened like the Buddha, but it takes time, right? The Buddha said he had to cultivate so many lifetimes. Even human life is shorter than angel realm, angel life. You still can get to the nirvana if you want to, but it's not for everyone. Buddha is very strict with his teaching. You have to give up everything. You have to give up your family to just practice that and stay like that. Once they gain it, they had to stay like that. I don't know how he's able to do 45 years, right? Have y'all watched the movie, The Buddha? It's got an English version, but it's like India. You have that entire, but the translated entire, I think the English version is just subtitle. You can learn a lot from that. Just like same way the movie about Jesus Christ, It's never right or wrong to believe, you're born here in America, at least we have freedom of religion in America. And no other place in the world. Laos doesn't. If you're not Buddhist over there in Laos, you can't really, they have some Catholic, but it's not popular. So it just, we were introduced by our parent or grandparent, to religion. Nowadays, everything is so advanced, so you can watch each other on the phone and all that stuff. Everything, technology can be beneficial, but it also can be bad too. Those who try to use it as a weapon and stuff. But for communication, technology is very good. We're advancing. So you'll have a good one out there. Hoping you practice your awareness. Remember, we're always one step behind the thought. The thought can be in many forms. You can say it's spirit and soul. We are one step behind. We had to practice awareness, especially things can get us in trouble, Don't do that. So y'all have a good one. Y'all have a blessed one daily. Love y'all each other like a friend. Be compassionate to one another. It's not the color of the skin. It's what you know and what you share. Inside we have the spirit, we have the soul, we have the angel in it. What you want it to be. So y'all be good daily.